Hey, I'm here. Yes, I'm alive. And you probably noticed that things are probably not going well for me because, well, I'm not posting videos, I'm not streaming, I'm not even interacting with my own Discord server, even though I usually really active on my Discord server or other people Discord server. Also, don't mind me. Yes, I'm a mess. I just got out of shower. I still need to dry my hair. I woke up 2 hours ago, even though it's like 9 p.m. here in Japan. Life being a mess in the last few weeks. And truth is that I was not even planning to make a video like this. I was just going to suddenly drop Yvonne guide or something about Enfield. You see, 3 weeks, I think, since my last Enfield video or something. I don't even know because I uninstalled the YouTube Studio app from my phone and I'm not also looking at my YouTube Studio app on the browser at all. Thinking about YouTube at all is like putting a heavy pressure in my mind because a lot of things happen. The reason why I'm like this state when recording this video is simply because it said to myself that it's better for me to actually record all of this without a script and just being myself with like a clear mind. And I think that there's nothing better than like recording all of this after waking up, after taking a shower, and like you not worry about anything. You're just like whatever, yapping for the sake of yapping, I guess. Anyway, I always thought that it was not good for me to like mix the personal stuff with my YouTube channel because people are here for the content. They don't care who's giving the content to them. They just want the content. In the last few weeks, I kind of realized that there are people that actually care about the person. And what I mean by things are not going well is not just the pressure about covering a new games. If anything, I was actually really happy about how the video performed, and I was super excited to actually cover Enfield. But then, 3 weeks ago, my mom got some really bad health issues to the point where I had to sell some of my Nendoroid collection. Not these ones that is on my background. I actually have some other boxes that I never opened at all. All this happened in a pretty bad moment because I mentioned this in another update video that January and February was pretty much going to be my last shot on YouTube. Yeah, I was basically taking care of my mom. And all of this just happened in basically the Enfield release. And this was pretty sad because it was a game that I really wanted to cover, and the video performing well was like a good sign for me. It's like telling, hey, you should invest in this. And then this happens. I am not going to trade the health of someone so close to me for the release of a video for my YouTube channel. But that's still something that lingers in my mind. That is still something that is going to be like in your head saying, hey, are you sure you did the right thing? Because right now you're behind everyone. Just so you know, I barely finished the event for the Wuling event that we had. The finish it a few hours ago, like 3 hours ago or so in the America server, right? There was the camera event and the Wuling exploration event. I just finished the story quest. I barely finished the Wuling event here. So I am barely catching up with the game. I am behind everyone. There's so much things for me to do, which is kind of nice. I want to enjoy this game. I don't want to rush. I kind of don't like the feeling of also just rushing everything. So now that I'm just behind everyone, what's the point of rushing anyway, right? So I guess I might as well just take my time and enjoy the game a little bit instead of rushing, and then just work on videos as I see fit. Okay, but yeah, that's basically what happened. I was just not in a really good moment. Feeling the pressure of losing the release window, all the health issues, and just everything, like piling up on top of my mind. So I uninstalled all the YouTube Studio app. I was not looking at comments. If you ever ask me a question, I am sorry. I'm probably going to take a look after uploading this video. And if I see someone asking questions, I'm going over all the comments after this. And hope I can answer you, even if it's like 3 weeks later than you ever expected. I apologize for everyone for just going radio silent, and I hope you can understand a little bit about when I say that I believe that people don't care for the creator, because that's just the reality of most interactions in the internet nowadays. And the few DMs that I got actually felt really good for me. I guess that's all I actually want to say, and that's all that matters. YouTube videos are going to come back as usual in the next few weeks. I hope so. There's so much stuff that I need to catch up. For example, we have ZZZ Aria is going to release next week, and I didn't even start calculations with her. I didn't even play the creator server beta things for her. And well, you're probably not going to see an Aria video at all when it comes here for the ZZZ side. For Enfield, I am probably not going to make an Evone guide at all on the release. That's mostly because I don't have experience with Evone. And I mean, I do have some knowledge because I've been following a lot of Theory Craft and stuff, but I just feel that it's kind of pointless for me to just talk about the kit and possible synergies when the actual gameplay is going to be something else. I don't like just making videos that provides little to no value. And I know that at the end of the day, the one that decides if the video is valuable or not is the viewer. But me, myself, I also have my standards. So that's why, for example, I've been working a lot on Enfield Calculator project. And it's still far from done. Okay, so basically this is a calculator project. I started doing it in a spreadsheet as I used to do. I kind of regret working on this on C# because I had to learn a lot of stuff just to actually make this, and I don't even know if it's worth it. But basically the idea is to have a program that can do the calculation for me, and similar to what I do is I'm still missing a lot of stuff because I need to double check if the current formula implementation is working as intended with the game. But basically this is just a calculator. I can build the rotation for my characters here, what the skills they are going to use. This is not a simulator. It's not going to track down which moves are inflicting inflictions on enemies or vulnerable stacks on enemies, and which moves are actually going to consume them. You need to manually do all of this stuff. But this is something that I always like to do because it helps me provide some value. It doesn't just give general information. It allows me to actually showcase the difference between going for this or this. I like to have numbers to back me up. This is how I used to work with ZZZ, and this is of course how I am going to work with Enfield as well. It's just that due to the lack of time and energy, it took a lot of time for me to actually work on all of this, and I don't even know if it's working at all. Which is why I said that I kind of regret doing this on C#, because I feel that if I'm just making a calculator that doesn't even simulate the game, you might as well just do a Google sheets, just like I do with ZZZ, and it's going to be pretty much the same thing, you see. All right, so yes, I'm kind of excited with all the things that I'm working with, that I'm working in with regards to Enfield. And for the very last time, I'm sorry about going radio silent, and I hope you can understand when I say that I don't like to mix up personal things with my YouTube channel, even though I'm doing it right now. I also want to say thank you so much for everyone that decided to DM me or just talk with me over the last few weeks, especially my friends from Brazil. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch with them, believe it or not. With like 280 milliseconds of latency, but it is what it is. You know, it's been a lot of fun, and it kind of helps me to clear up my mind a little bit, and at the very least recover myself and be able to get back on track with my YouTube channel. All right, so yeah, thank you so much for sticking around, and that's it, I guess. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. Have a beautiful day, and most importantly, stay healthy. All right, stay healthy. See you next time.